Next problem, under bending stress or flexure, we have here sample problem number 2. Sabi dito, the simply supported beam in figure A has a T-shaped cross-section shown. Determine the values and location of maximum tensile and compressive bending stress. So in this case, unsymmetrical na yung section natin. So merong very important case kapag unsymmetrical yung section natin, which we are going to discuss for this problem. But the very first thing that we have to do to solve this problem is to determine the maximum moments. So, simple lang din yung figure, gumamit na lang tayo ng area method. So, no need na pahirapan natin yung sarili natin for the equation. No? Kung kaya naman natin gamitan ng area method tayo. Ang area method ay dinidiscourage ko lamang kapag sobrang komplikado ng loading like mga parabolic loading o kaya naman ang loading mo ay sometimes sa triangle hindi rin siya recommended since komplikado yung nagiging mathematics. Okay? Alright. So, we have now our guidelines or our projection lines. So, given naman sa atin yung reaction, gamit na lang tayo ng method of area. Oops. Again, this is our length in meters. Sorry, not in meters, in feet pala ito. English unit tayo. And then, nandito naman yung ating shear in pounds. Determine natin muna yung mga area na meron tayo. So, for this 10 feet, ang area natin at this section is negative 400 times 10 or negative 4,000 pounds. So, yan lang naman yung area na meron tayo. So, we are now going to plot since concentrated loads na lang yung natitira. So, at point A, meron tayong applied reaction na 1,600. So, itutulak niya yung ating shear diagram pataas to a positive 1,600. So, our starting position is positive 1,600 coming from our 0. Okay? Next, at this point, papunta kay point B, meron tayong change in shear na negative 4,000. So, 1,600 minus 4,000 tayo, we have negative 2,400. So, babihin na lang natin dito, negative 2,400. Okay? So, connecting, since ang degree neto is just 0, horizontal line lang siya or uniformly distributed, ito ang magiging degree ng point natin na to ay n is equal to 1. So, we have a first degree curve here. Next, at this point, meron tayong reaction na 3,400. So, at point B, aangat tayo. So, magkakaroon ng plus 3,400. So, we have here 1,000 positive. So, roughly around here, positive 1,000. So, connect na lang natin yung mga points. This is our shear at this point. And then, wala na tayong load. So, horizontal line na lang pag wala ng load. Then, at the very end, merong 1,000 pound downward. So, i-close nun, pababa, yung ating shear diagram. So, ito na yung ating shear diagram. Our next task is to determine muna yung location ng point na ito. Take note, importante yung point na to kasi ito yung point of zero shear. Sabi natin, possibly, okay? Possibly lang, nandyan yung ating maximum moment. So, hanapin natin yan using similar triangle theorem. So, dito, meron tayong triangle. Okay? Oops. So, dito sa side na to, baliktad yata yung aking length. Dapat mas malaki. Ayan. Dito sa side na to, ang height ng triangle natin ay 1,600. Sa kabilang side naman, 2,400. Tawagin natin ito na distance x. So, yung natitirang length dito, that is 10 feet minus x. So, ito ay 10 feet minus x. So, by similar triangle theorem, we have 1,600 over x, that is equal to 2,400 over 10 minus x. Okay, sabi ng iba, pagka daw nagsishift solve tayo na nasa ilalim yung x, mas matagal. pwede rin natin baliktarin yan na x over 1,600 is equivalent sa 10 minus x over 2,400. So, length naman tayo over height. So, our value of x is, pero kung kanon yung calculator nyo, kahit baliktarin nyo yan, mabagal talaga. Kaya magpalit. 2,400. Shift solve. The location of our zero shear is 4 feet. Okay. So, this distance is 4 feet. So, definitely, yung natitirang distansya dito, yung natitirang distance na to, ano ba? Ay, mag-autocorrect. Okay? Hanggang dito ay yung natitirang 10 minus x or 6 feet. Okay? So, kunin na natin yung area. For this one, meron tayong positive area. So, the area dito is 1,600. Triangle siya. So, 1 half muna. Multiplied by 1,600 times the length na 4 feet. We have positive 3,200 pound-feet. Dito naman sa kabilang side, the area should be negative. That is 1 half ng 2,400 times 6. So, the area is negative 7,200. And lastly, for this part, since 4 feet siya, so the area is positive 4,000 pound-foot. Okay. So, we have now established our area. Pwede na tayong mag-proceed with our moment diagram using the same method of area. So, this is our length in feet. And this one, this side right here, is our moment in pound-foot. Okay, let's plot this one up. So, sabi natin, since pin support ito, wala namang applied moment. So, we start with 0. And then, we draw first a projection line dito sa part na to. Okay? So, dito, sabi sa atin, positive 3,200 naman daw tayo. So, dito, meron tayong positive, anong kulay ba to? Positive 3,200. So, mamaya na natin i-connect yung lines. Then, after that, 0, positive 3,200, minus 7,200 naman tayo. So, na natitira sa atin ay minus 4,000. Probably around here, dito na lang. So, minus 4,000. And then, lastly, positive 4,000 tayo. So, magsi-0. Now, using PNDI circle again, i-connect na natin yung ating mga line. So, this is positive D, negative increasing, negative decreasing, positive increasing. So, at this point, our shear diagram, positive decreasing. So, quadrant 1 tayo, papunta dito. So, the degree here is 2 kasi ang degree na dito ay 1. Pagdating naman sa point na to, we have a negative increasing. So, quadrant 2 naman tayo. So, i-connect na lang natin. So, this one is ganito. Okay? So, negative 4,000. Next, we have here a degree of 0 lang ito. So, line lang connecting this one to dito. Okay? And the degree here is 1. The degree here is 2. So, meron tayong point of inflection dito or point of contraflexure. Again, ang tawag dito sa point na to kung saan the moment is 0. Dito, moment is 0. That is the point of inflection or the point of contraflexure. So, dyan nagpapalit yung moment natin from positive to negative. So, bakit yan importante? Kasi at this point, yung curvature ng beam natin ay nag-change. So, let me just draw a projection line upward naman papunta kay beam. Okay. Tapos, i-drawing natin kung paano magbe-bend yung beam natin. So, ang tendency, sa first part na to, from this point, positive yung bending natin. So, nakasmile yung beam natin. And slowly dito, magpapalit siya to sad face. So, ganyan yung beam natin. Dito, ang stress natin dito sa ilalim ay tension. kasi positive bending. Yung ibabaw ay under compression. However, pagdating sa point na to, sa point of inflection hanggang dito, ang atin ng stress, baliktad. Ito na yung nakakaranas ng tension at yung ilalim na yung nakakaranas ng compression. So, yung point of contraflexure, diyan nagpapalit yung ating stress sa fiber coming from tension to compression or vice versa, from compression to tension. So, that is how important yung point of contraflexure kapag nag-a-analyze tayo. Now, in this case, going back, meron tayong dalawang moment. So, ang positive maximum moment natin ay 3,200. At ang negative maximum moment naman natin ay 4,000. Take note, importante na i-analyze natin sila sa pareho. Hindi como mas mataas si 4,000 kaysa kay 3,200, siya na yung mag-govern. Okay? We have to consider yung positive bending at negative bending. Okay. Now, going back to our figure, since may moment na tayo, punta na tayo ngayon sa figure. So, meron tayo ditong T-section. So, magdodrawing lang muna ako dito ng T-section. Okay, let's go. I-erase na natin ito. Okay. Ayan, assume na lang natin na perfect. Okay. So, dito, ang length nito ay 6 inches. So, 6 na lang. And then, ito ay 0.8. Ba't iniredraw ko? Meron namang illustration. Anyways, dito na tayo. Hindi ka na. So, this is 8. The thickness is 0.8 also. Mukha lang makapal. Pero 0.8 din siya. Okay? Now, ang una natin kailangan gawin dito is hanapin yung location ng neutral axis kasi doon mahahati yung beam natin. So, we have to find the location of our neutral axis. So, gagamit tayo ng konsepto sa statics. So, let's assume na yung neutral axis natin ay somewhere near doon sa ating flange. Okay? So, let's call this NA and we can measure it from the bottom or from the top. Ako, mas gusto ko ditong galing sa ilalim. So, this is our Y. Sabi natin, dapat daw yung summation ng area ng total area multiplied by bar Y is equivalent sa summation ng area Y or that is the Barigno's theorem. Yung area total multiplied by Y bar is equivalent to the summation of AY. So, lagyan lang natin dito ng imaginary cut para mahiwalay lang natin yung section. Ito yung gawin nating area 1, ito naman yung ating area 2. So, yung area 1, ang kanyang height ay 8. So, ang centroid nito ay located dito sa kalahati ng 8 o yung y1 is equivalent to 4. However, pagdating dito sa pangalawa, rectangle lang yan. So, yung centroid natin ay measured again from the bottom. This is, so kung ito ay 8, itong kalahati na to ay 0.4. So, this becomes 8.4 inches. Okay? So, gawin natin ito. Our total area is meron tayong, so kunin muna natin total area dito. So, we have our flange or our area 1 web rather is 0.8 by 8 plus our flange naman ay 6 times 0.8 close. Hinahanap natin si y bar that is equal to the summation of AY. So for area 1, ang area natin ulit ay 0.8 times 8 multiplied natin sa y niya na 4. Okay? Then, plus natin si area 2, that is 6 times 0.8 yung area, and yung kanya namang y ay 8.4. So, in this case, our bar y is 0.8 times 8 times 4 plus 6 times 0.8 times 8.4. Okay? Divided by 0.8 times 8 plus 6 times 0.8. We have our y bar is 5.8857. I-store natin to sa y. Shift store natin sa y. Okay, that is 5.887. So this distance is 5.8857 inches. Now, so coming from the neutral axis, kapag ang pinag-uusapan natin ay maximum, di ba sabi natin that is from the neutral axis up to the top fiber. So dito magkakaroon tayo ng C-top at dito naman magkakaroon tayo ng C-bottom. So dalawa ang value ng C natin. Meron sa top, meron sa bottom. So ang gagawin natin ngayon, i-analyze natin yung stress based on the value of our moment. So ilagay natin when the moment M is equivalent to positive 3,200 pound foot. So dito yon 3,200 pound foot. Okay? Positive moment tayo. So kapag positive moment, yung top fiber natin is under compression. So this is under compression. Okay? So kunin natin yung stress under compression. So the stress is MC over I lang naman. Again, lagay ko stress is MC over I kasi maximum ang pinag-uusapan natin. So our maximum stress is MC over I. Moment natin 3,200. Take note, nakaput ito. Convert natin sa inch by multiplying it to 12 para maging pound inch. So this is our moment. And yung C natin, kasi nasa top fiber tayo, so our C top is, so kunin natin dito, ilagay natin. So si C top ay from neutral axis to dito, that is 8 minus y bar, di ba? Or that is 8 minus alpha y, 2.1143 inches. Pwede natin itong i-store, let's say i-store na lang natin kay M para hindi tayo malito. So we have here, ang C natin is nakastore kay M or that is 2.1143 inches. Nilalagay ko lang pero nakastore to kay M. Okay? Divided by ang moment of inertia natin. So wala pa pala tayong moment of inertia. So we have to determine first the moment of inertia. So ibaba ko muna ito and let's determine the moment of inertia of this section. So kung marunong kayo ng Caltech, okay lang yon, pwede nyong gamitin. Pero kasi manual ako mag-moment of inertia. So madali na lang naman mag-moment of inertia, di ba? Magamit lang tayo ng transfer formula which is I equivalent to summation ng I plus A D squared. So ngayon, pwede tayong mamili. Since may area 1, area 2 na naman tayo, yan na lang din yung gamitin natin. So our moment of inertia for area 1 becomes 0.8 yung base, ang height ay 8 inches cube over 12 plus the area is 0.8 times the height is 8 times yung distance natin ngayon is yung distance mula dito hanggang so nakita nating neutral axis. So ito yung D ng area 1. Ito naman yung D ng area 2. Okay? So yung D ng area 1, that is y bar minus 4. So y bar minus 4. Naka-store naman sa atin si y bar doon sa y kaya okay lang yan. Plus, yung area 2 natin, our moment of inertia niyan, ang base ay 6, ang height ay 0.8 cube over 12 plus the area is 6 times 0.8. Then, ang y bar naman nito ay baliktad. 8.4 naman minus, ang D naman nito ay 8.4 minus y bar. So, this is 8.4 minus y bar. So, the moment of inertia of this problem is i-store natin kay F. So we have 0.8 times 8 cubed over 12 plus 0.8 times 8 times y by I na, y bar naka-store kay y minus 4. Take note, squared ito. Okay? So delete ko. Baka hindi makita. Aha. Naka-squared ito. AD squared. So this is should be squared. This should be squared. Okay? This is our first one. So 0.8 times 8 raised to 3 over 12 plus 0.8 times 8 multiplied by y minus 4 squared plus the second area naman, that is 6 times 0.8 cube over 12 plus 6 times 0.8 multiplied by 8.4 minus y squared. So the total I, store natin kay F, that is 1036.739 inches to the fourth. So hopefully we get the same value. So 0.8 times 8 cube over 12 plus 0.8 times 8 times y minus 4 squared times 6 times 0.8 cube over 12 plus 6 times 0.8 times 8.4. Uy, this should be minus. May na mislook ako. So this should only be 87.4910 inches to the third. Naging plus sa akin ito. Okay? So importante na nire-recheck natin lagi. So our I pala is 87.4910 which was stored on M. So we can now solve for the maximum stress on the top fiber which will give us, store ko muna to kay F, we have 3,200 times 12 times our C top ay naka-install kay M divided by our I naka-store naman kay F. So, we have 927.964 pounds. So, inches to the 42. So, cancel. Pound per inches squared, that is PSI. So, this is our answer for this one. Kunin naman natin yung bottom fiber. Pagka bottom fiber naman, since positive yung ating moment, yung bottom fiber is under naman siya ng tension. So the maximum stress here becomes 3,200 pa rin times 12 pound inch. This is our moment. And yung ating C ngayon, since bottom fiber na ina-analyze natin, C bottom na tayo, which is yung Y bar, 5.8887 divided by our centroidal moment of inertia. So our centroidal moment of inertia is 87.4910 inches to the fourth. So same, cancel the units. So our maximum stress at this point is, kumbaga magpapalit lang tayo ng value ng y from M, magiging y lang. So we have here 2,583.25 PSI. This one is tension and this one is compression. Okay. So puntaan naman tayo dun sa pangalawang moment. So when M is equivalent sa negative 4,000 pound foot. So kunin muna ulit natin yung top fiber. Baliktad naman to. Kung kanina yung top fiber ay compression, ito naman yung top fiber natin is under na ng tension kasi negative yung moment. So the maximum stress at this point is, we have, so our moment is 4,000 times 12 pound inch multiplied by our C top na 2.1143 inch divided by our centroidal moment of inertia na 87.491 inches to the fourth. Cancel na yung units, squared na lang. So, PSI tayo. So, the value here is 4,000 times 12 times alpha m, nakasave to km over alpha f. We have 1,159.955 PSI tension. Pagdating naman natin kay bottom fiber, siya naman yung under ng compression since negative yung ating moment. So, our stress maximum here is 4,000 multiplied by 12 pound-inch multiplied yung since bottom fiber tayo, si bottom na yung gagamitin natin. 5.8857 inches divided by our F na 87.4910 inches to the fourth. Cancel ito. So, inches squared matitira sa atin. So, the maximum stress becomes, so yung M, papalitan ko na lang ito ng Y. We have here 3,229.065 PSI compression. So, ang tanong ng problem, what are the maximum values? So, for maximum values of tensile stress, ang mag-govern ay itong mas malaki kasi stress ang pinag-uusapan natin. So, the maximum tensile stress. So, maximum tensile stress. Pagdating naman sa compressive, ang maximum compressive natin, either ito or ito, so dito tayo sa mas malaki. So, this is our maximum compressive stress. So, as you can see, hindi como mas maliit yung moment dito ay mas mababa na rin yung stress niya. Hindi ganon. Hindi como mas mataas naman yung moment dito, mas mataas na yung stress. So, na-prove natin na hindi nangyari yan. The reason is hindi lang naman si moment yung nagdidikta ng value ng stress. Okay? Yung stress natin is also varies positively with our distance C. So, kung yung C-top natin mas mataas, like for example dito, yung C-top natin dito sa bottom mas mataas, kaya yung tensile stress natin dyan, nag-govern. So, dito din yung compressive stress sa bottom natin, nag-govern kasi yung ating C-bottom ay mataas. Okay? So, that is one of the reason. Pero hindi lang yon. Siyempre, kaakibat din si stress. And that's it for this problem. So, see you on the next one.